Hey Sarah, do you have a minute?
Yeah, what's up?
I've been worried about you lately. Haven't heard from you much since you announced the wedding date.
Been busy with wedding planning, that's all.
Sarah, are you really okay? If you're struggling with money, we could help out with the wedding costs, you know?
Huh? We're not having any trouble with money or the wedding costs. Why are you suddenly asking?
You don't need to pretend everything's fine with me. I'm your sister.
I'm really not pretending anything. What's this about?
You don't have to put on a brave face. I heard Jack messed up big time at work, and now he's being demoted to some remote office because of it.
Demoted? What are you talking about?
Tom told me everything. His friend at Jack's company says it's really bad.
What exactly did Tom's friend say?
It's a transfer from headquarters, and I bet his salary's going to take a huge hit. And just when you were finally going to have your wedding this year, after saving up for your 10th anniversary wedding celebration, now it's all ruined because of this remote office demotion.
Wait a minute, what are you even talking about?
What do you mean?
Jack hasn't been demoted or had his salary cut, and our wedding preparations are going fine.
Oh no, you haven't heard anything yet. Or maybe Jack's desperately trying to hide it from you. I mean, being demoted to some remote office is pretty embarrassing to tell your wife.
What?
Look, I know it's hard to accept, but you need to confront him about this.
There's nothing to confront him about. Where is all this coming from?
Tom told me about it. Apparently, his friend works at Jack's company. Everyone knows Jack's totally incompetent at work, right?
Excuse me?
You can't keep defending him forever, sis. This isn't the first time he's messed up.
When has he ever messed up? This is the first I'm hearing of any of this.
He's always getting yelled at by his boss, disrespected by his colleagues and juniors. Then he finally snapped and angrily submitted his resignation letter, right? But apparently he came to his senses right after and desperately begged on his knees to take it back. They agreed, but in exchange, he's being sent to some remote office.
That's impossible. Jack is definitely not incompetent.
What, are you saying Tom's friend is lying?
Either that or the story got twisted somewhere along the way. What I can tell you is that Jack isn't incompetent, and he's definitely not being demoted.
Why would Tom's friend make this up? He has no reason to lie.
I don't know, but what you're saying isn't true.
You are trying so hard to defend your husband. It must be tough being married to an incompetent man, sis. I'm so glad I married Tom. He works for a big company, he's successful, and we had our dream wedding right after getting married.
I keep telling you Jack isn't incompetent. How dare you talk about my husband like that?
Don't get so defensive. I'm just stating facts.
These aren't facts. You're just repeating gossip. You should show a little more consideration.
Huh? Just because he's my sister's husband doesn't mean anything. There's no reason to respect such a boring, plain, antisocial guy.
What did you just say?
Come on, you know it's true. He barely talks at family gatherings.
That's because you and Tom never give him a chance to speak.
Well, I guess he's perfectly matched with my plain, boring sister.
Excuse me?
I'm just being honest. Someone needs to tell you these things.
No one asked for your opinion about my marriage.
You should ask Jack about the demotion soon. I mean, you probably don't want to follow him to some remote location. And let's be real, once you're divorced, a plain, boring divorced woman like you won't have any chance of remarrying. You'll be alone forever.
I'm done with this conversation.
Don't blame me when everything falls apart. I tried to warn you.
You haven't warned me about anything. You've just insulted me and my husband repeatedly.
Fine, stay in denial, but don't come crying to me when you're stuck in some remote town with your failed husband.
Don't message me again until you're ready to apologize. Jack, there are some horrible rumors going around about you.
What? Horrible rumors about me?
I just got a call from my sister Amy. Apparently, her husband Tom's friend works at your company. He told them you're being demoted to some remote office, and the reason for the demotion is absolutely ridiculous.
Oh, is it the one where I'm called incompetent, lost my temper, and then submitted my resignation only to beg for it back?
Wait, you knew about this?
Yeah, it reached my ears too, but don't worry about it, Sarah. My bosses and seniors are probably just spreading made-up stories for fun. It'll die down eventually.
What do you mean? Why would your bosses do something like that?
They're probably just jealous. I hit it big with my investment and decided to quit, remember? Plus, I'm moving to Hawaii with my wife. They're probably annoyed about it. They looked really frustrated when I handed in my resignation.
Oh my god! What ridiculous people! They're spreading rumors because of something like that?
That place was full of bosses who just dumped their work on me, seniors who took credit for my work, and colleagues and juniors who blamed their mistakes on me. Yet they kept calling me incompetent while using me whenever it was convenient.
Seriously? I knew it was bad, but I didn't know all of that. Why didn't you tell me sooner?
I didn't want to worry you. They've been doing this for years, but I was focused on our bigger goals.
When you put it that way, it really was a terrible workplace. You definitely made the right choice leaving.
The work itself was rewarding, but I was reaching my mental limit. Fortunately, that's when the investment paid off big time, though it was just Bitcoin that I bought for fun going crazy.
When did you first buy it? I remember you mentioning cryptocurrency years ago.
Back when everyone said it was worthless, I just thought the technology was interesting.
It's incredible, isn't it? Turning $1,000 into $1 million.
I still can't believe it myself. Apparently some global investor bought in for fun. The news spread like wildfire and the price skyrocketed. Thanks to that, I could decide to quit and chase our dream of living abroad. Feels like I used up all my lottery winning luck in one go.
So they're spreading these lies because they're jealous of you, and somehow the story reached Amy.
Who would have thought Tom had a friend at my company? Small world, isn't it?
I should contact Amy right away. She was laughing and looking down on us so much. I need to tell her the truth.
Hey, why don't we just leave it be? There's no need to correct them.
Huh? Why not? If we leave it like this, they'll keep looking down on us, on you, and I hate that.
Think about it for a moment. What good would telling them do?
At least they'd know the truth.
But you know, Amy and Tom have always looked down on us anyway, calling us plain and antisocial. Tom's always bragging about his salary and expensive watches.
Yeah, now you say that.
Every family gathering, remember last Christmas?
When he kept showing everyone his new Rolex.
I'd just brush it off saying, that's nice, because I don't care about that stuff. Those two probably just need to look down on others to feel good about themselves. Imagine telling them about the investment success and Hawaii move. Even my former colleagues and bosses are causing trouble with their jealousy. To be honest, who knows what those two might do?
You think they might try to interfere with our plans?
They've always tried to one-up us. Remember when we bought our house?
When they suddenly decided they needed a bigger one too? Yeah, I get what you're worried about. They'd probably pry into every detail and make things complicated.
Better not to poke the hornet's nest. Let's just ignore it.
You're right. Once we're in Hawaii, none of this drama will matter. I don't care what rumors spread or how much they look down on us.
Though it might be hard to hide the move from family, should we stick to the plan of announcing it at our Hawaii wedding?
Yeah, that sounds good. My parents are pretty laid back about letting me live my own life, so they'll probably find the surprise announcement fun.
My parents are similar, so let's ignore the weird rumors and focus on our preparations. Moving to Hawaii, having our wedding there, we've got lots to do.
Have you started looking at shipping companies for our furniture?
Already got 3 quotes. We can review them together tonight.
Perfect. Let's focus on our future instead of their drama. Amy, Amy, are you at the airport? The driver should be there to pick you up.
Why would we be at the airport?
What do you mean? You're supposed to be arriving for the wedding today.
Oh, yeah. Well, we're not at the airport.
Amy, where are you? Don't tell me you're lost in Hawaii.
As if we do something so lame. We just didn't get on the flight to Hawaii yesterday. We're still at home.
What? Why didn't you get on the flight? It's our wedding day.
Don't act so surprised. We thought about it carefully.
Thought about what? You RSVP'd, yes, weeks ago.
Because I feel sorry for you, sis. I thought not attending might help you. You'll save some money on the wedding costs if we don't come, right?
Huh?
You should be thanking us for being so considerate.
Considerate? You're skipping my wedding without any notice?
To think that my plain sister and her husband would try to have a Hawaii wedding. Just because you're finally having a wedding doesn't mean you need to show off.
We're not showing off. This is what we wanted for our celebration.
But with Jack's demotion and big pay cut, we thought we'd help you save money where we can.
We're not showing off at all. You're worrying about nothing.
Oh, wait, I just figured it out.
Figured what out?
Oh, I get it! You're copying us! Since Tom and I had our wedding in Hawaii, too! You must have been so inspired by our gorgeous, fancy wedding!
That's not it either. Hawaii just happened to work out for us.
Sure, whatever you say. I know it's embarrassing to admit you're copying your little sister.
You clearly don't believe me at all.
But even with us helping you save on wedding costs, are you really going to be okay? It must be tough for a demoted couple living in the middle of nowhere.
What?
Just trying to help you face reality.
There's nothing to face. You don't know what you're talking about.
Our wedding cost nearly $100,000 total. The famous venue, travel, and accommodation for all the relatives. I could afford it because I have a husband who works at a prestigious company. But it must be hard for you with your incompetent husband.
You really can't stop looking down on us, can you?
Don't be so sensitive. I'm being a caring sister.
This isn't care, it's condescension.
What? I'm genuinely worried. Are you sure you can afford a luxury Hawaii wedding? I heard just renting a famous hotel there for a day cost like $20,000.
We're not renting a venue.
Huh?
We don't need to rent anything. We're having the wedding at the house that we bought in Hawaii, so the wedding costs are actually pretty reasonable.
Your house in Hawaii?
Yes, our house.
Stop joking around!
I didn't realize you were so concerned about us, but there's no need to worry. Though while the wedding costs are low, buying the house was expensive.
Wait a minute, what do you mean you bought a house in Hawaii? You didn't buy it just for the wedding, right?
Of course not. We bought it for our new life together. We're moving to Hawaii.
What?
We're announcing it to everyone after the wedding. It's still a secret from our parents.
What's going on? You guys are supposed to be moving to some remote location because Jack messed up and got demoted. How did that turn into moving to Hawaii?
Well, Hawaii is technically an island too. You could call it remote.
What?
I might as well tell you everything now. That story you heard from Tom's friend was completely false. Jack didn't beg to take back his resignation. He quit for good. Then we decided to move to Hawaii together.
What?
I don't even want to explain why your friend lied. It's too ridiculous. Just ask them yourself.
This has to be some kind of joke.
It's not a joke. You're just upset because your gossip was wrong.
Wait, I can't keep up. So it wasn't a demotion to some remote place, just Jack quitting and suddenly moving to Hawaii? This is all too crazy.
Moving to Hawaii has actually been his dream since childhood, so when he quit, we decided to make that dream come true. Luckily, he made it big with his investment, so we have the funds to live quietly together in Hawaii.
Made it big with investments?
Well, you can ask your friends about those details too. Anyway, the wedding's about to start. I'm going to enjoy our home reception party.
Wait, don't ignore my messages!
I need to go. My perfect Hawaii wedding is starting. You know, the one you chose to skip.
Sarah, pick up your phone! Sarah, this is important! We just got tickets for a flight to Hawaii. Tell me your address. Where should we go when we arrive?
Don't bother coming. Go home. The wedding's over, and there's no need for you to come.
You can't be serious. We're your family.
Family who chose not to attend my wedding.
Even if the wedding's over, the party must still be going on, right? Let us join for just a little while.
How long do you think it takes to get from your nearest airport to Hawaii? Everything will be completely over by the time you arrive.
We can still celebrate when we get there. We're bringing champagne.
The celebration is for people who supported us, not those who mocked us.
But I want to see your house, and Tom wants to hear all the details. We heard everything from his friend. Is it true you made $1 million from investing?
Yes, that's true. That's why we decided to move to Hawaii.
Why didn't you tell us sooner? We're family.
You didn't act like family when you were spreading rumors about us.
I can't believe you and Jack had such amazing foresight. Sarah, please let us come. We'll even bring a proper wedding gift.
We don't want it, and seriously, don't come. After how you both acted, Jack and I have made a decision. We're going to keep our distance from you two for life.
You can't mean that. We've always been close.
Close? You spent years looking down on us.
What? You mean you're cutting ties with us?
We plan to stay in Hawaii and never return to the States. So yes, we're cutting ties. We don't plan to ever see you again.
You're being ridiculous just because you got lucky with some investment?
This isn't about money. It's about respect.
What's with that? How dare you cut ties with us? Don't get so full of yourselves just because you made some money from investing. You're both plain boring and dull. You can't compete with how luxurious my lifestyle is with Tom.
Excuse me?
You'll regret this. Hawaii isn't some paradise.
We're well prepared for the challenges.
Don't get carried away just because you're moving abroad, just because it's Hawaii. I heard moving abroad is super difficult. That $1 million will probably run out quickly and you'll come crawling back to the States.
Well, I can't deny that possibility. The cost of living is quite high here. That's why we plan to keep working even after moving. Actually, right after Jack quit, he got an offer from one of his former clients' CEOs. He's been hired to work fully remote from Hawaii.
Hired to work fully remote from Hawaii?
Apparently, he was their account manager at his previous job and really hit it off with the CEO. They told him, "I've always valued your work and wanted you to join us." It was such a great offer.
Oh!
And actually, it's the same company where Tom works, looking forward to being colleagues, though apparently in different departments.
No way! The same company as Tom? But that's a popular corporation that only hires top talent!
I guess your incompetent brother-in-law isn't so incompetent after all.
But Tom said...
Well, if their CEO personally headhunted him, I guess that means Jack is incredibly talented.
Oh no, Tom just collapsed to his knees next to me. He's muttering, "This can't be happening."
What's with that reaction? Isn't it fine if Jack works at the same company?
There's something you should know.
What now?
Apparently there's more to it. Tom's company actually banned remote work. They recently changed their policy from remote to mandatory office attendance based on performance metrics.
But Jack got full remote permission.
That's the thing! Remote work is only allowed for their most exceptional employees. Tom has applied for remote work multiple times but keeps getting rejected.
So that means Jack is more valued than Tom? Wow, Jack really is amazing.
Can I ask something? How much is the annual salary for this full remote position? Since it was a direct offer from the CEO, I'm guessing it's pretty high.
I only heard rough numbers, but I think it's around $200,000.
That's double what Tom makes!
Oh, really?
How can that plain boring Jack be such a high achiever?
He's been working hard towards his goal of living abroad since he was young. He built up his track record so he could perform well in any job, anywhere. I'm happy he's being recognized for his efforts. Of course, I've been working hard to keep up with him too. That's why I also found a job that allows remote work.
What? You're both working remotely from Hawaii?
This should help us maintain our lifestyle. We'll work hard to keep enjoying our life abroad.
How did my boring sister get such a perfect life?
Maybe if you'd spent less time looking down on us, you'd have noticed we weren't so boring after all.
That's not fair. Living abroad, living in Hawaii, that's such a glamorous lifestyle. It doesn't suit someone as plain as you are.
What?
It's not fair, not fair, not fair! You're supposed to be plainer than me. Don't live a more glamorous life than me.
If you think it's unfair, why don't you do it too? Aren't you the one who always gets men to buy you whatever you want, whenever you want? Why don't you try the same thing? Ask Tom to move abroad with you.
That's...
I don't care if you look down on us or envy us, but no matter what you say, I'm going to live the life I want with Jack. Since we'll never meet again, you can cry all you want in the States. Take care, Amy. We plain boring couple will work hard together in our own way.
Wait, Sarah, don't block me!
After our parents enjoyed our wedding and new house, they returned home. They apparently kept telling Amy and Tom about how amazing everything was, especially bragging about how the ocean view from the garden was incredible. They told us to visit any time. I'm so proud of my daughter. However, Amy and Tom weren't amused at all. They apparently rushed to invest more than half of their savings, saying, "We'll make profits right away too." But since we haven't heard any boastful messages from them, it seems they haven't been successful.
Hello, nice to meet you. I'm Sarah, and I'm dating Jack. You must be Jack's mother?
Yes, Jack is my son. So you're his girlfriend?
Well, I'm actually going from girlfriend to wife.
What?
We've decided to get married. That's why I wanted to contact you and let you know.
Oh, congratulations! I mean, thank you for marrying my son.
You're welcome. You're quite an interesting person, aren't you? I figured it was time someone let you know about the wedding plans.
This is quite sudden. When did you two decide this?
About 3 months ago. We've been dating for a year. Is there a problem?
I'm just so surprised. I didn't even know he had a girlfriend, and now I'm getting a marriage announcement out of the blue.
Nobody tells their parents about who they're dating anymore. Jack's over 30, not a child.
Has he told you much about our family?
Just that you live in Maine, in some small town I've never heard of.
True, Jack never comes back home, so I don't know anything about what's going on with him. I've been worried since I never hear from him, so I'm really happy about this news.
I'm glad you're so happy about it.
Sarah, was it? Since my son chose you, you must be a wonderful person. I'm looking forward to meeting you.
Huh?
Well, since you're getting married, you'll come here before the wedding, right? So that our families can meet? Or should we come to you instead? You're both probably busy, and coming to Maine might be difficult.
No need for you to come here. It must be quite a journey for small-town folk to come all the way to New York.
I actually travel quite often.
And we're not planning to visit Maine either. We don't want to deal with all the hassle of formal family introductions.
What did you say?
We're just going to file our marriage papers tomorrow and have a private ceremony during our honeymoon abroad.
Tomorrow? But that's so soon. We haven't even met yet.
Is there a problem?
Well, I understand choosing your own timing for the registration and honeymoon, but not even meeting the family before becoming my daughter-in-law.
You're already being difficult, just as I expected. This is why I hate old-fashioned small-town people.
Old-fashioned?
Let me be direct, since it'll be faster. Unlike you, I'm a sophisticated woman born and raised in New York City. So, I have no desire to visit some dirty, backward small town.
Our town may be small, but it's quite modern. I'd hate to say that it's backwards.
And of course, I don't want to meet small-town people who live in such a place.
What did you say? These formal meetings are so outdated anyway. Jack agrees with me completely. Jack said that? He left your small town for a reason, didn't he? That's not why. So there you have it. I've properly informed you of the marriage, so I'll be going now. Sarah, wait! I've done my duty in informing you. That's more than enough. Jack, what's the meaning of this? Why are you announcing your marriage through WhatsApp? I can't believe that you're not planning to bring your fiancé home to meet us. Do you really think this is okay?
Oh, did Sarah contact you?
She just messaged me out of nowhere about getting married tomorrow.
Oh, good, she told you then.
Yes, just now. But is that all you have to say? 10 years of barely any contact, and now this?
What's the big deal? We're adults.
Well, I'm happy about the announcement. I can't accept a wedding without proper introductions. Bring her to our home in Maine before you register the marriage.
I really wanted to bring her, but then she'd have to meet Ryan and his wife who live with you. They're still living together with you, right?
Yes, we're all living happily together. Emma is such a good daughter-in-law. We've never had any problems living together. What's wrong with having them both there for the introductions? Wouldn't it actually be easier for you to meet everyone at once?
Huh? She's a good daughter-in-law? You mean that idiot who got married and pregnant as a teenager?
What? Who are you talking about?
Don't act surprised. That's what they are.
How can you talk about your own brother and his wife like that?
Am I wrong? Ryan and his wife got married right after high school. Had a kid without even having a decent income. They're just two idiots who never plan anything in their lives.
Never planned? Is that really what you think?
Yeah, that's right. Sarah agrees with me too. She doesn't want to go to some small town. And on top of that, she doesn't want to breathe the same air as those idiots.
How could she say such horrible things? Jack, are you okay with this?
Of course I'm okay with it. She's just being honest.
You didn't even defend your brother and his wife when they were insulted.
There's nothing to defend. It's the fact that my brother and his wife are idiots. I completely agree with her.
What did you say?
You want me to repeat it? Fine. They're idiots.
Jack, I raised you better than this.
Small towns are full of too many similar idiots. It's sickening. That's why I left for New York, to get away from people like that. And now I found my ideal girlfriend and we're getting married. I don't want to expose my precious girlfriend to those idiots and have her tainted by them.
How dare you treat us like we're dirty?
It's not just you. It's the whole town, the whole lifestyle.
The town where you grew up, where your family still lives?
That's exactly why I left. I moved up in the world.
Moved up? By insulting your family?
So anyway, Mom, please tell Dad and Ryan's family about the marriage for me.
You want me to tell them how ashamed you are of them?
Tell them whatever you want. We won't be visiting anyway.
You've changed, Jack.
No, I've just grown up. Gotten sophisticated. You wouldn't understand.
Is that what sophistication means in New York? Insulting your family?
Just pass along the message. That's all I'm asking.
I'm so sorry, Barbara. I'm really sorry for causing trouble because we live with you.
What's wrong, Emma? You haven't caused any trouble at all.
Ryan just called and told me your eldest son Jack is getting married, right? But I heard that they don't want to come here for introductions because of us.
Oh dear, I told my husband not to tell Ryan for exactly this reason.
Should we move out temporarily so they can visit?
Absolutely not.
I called right away to apologize when I heard. I'll be home late from work today, but I'll apologize properly when I get back.
You don't need to do that. You and Ryan haven't done anything wrong.
But it's true that we married as teenagers, and I can't deny that we didn't plan our lives when they say that.
Is that what's bothering you? What they said?
I know we were young when we got married. I can understand how shocked they'd be.
Even with life plans, nothing ever goes exactly as planned. And what's wrong with marrying in your teens? It wasn't illegal, so hold your head high.
Barbara. But maybe if we weren't living here.
Stop that thought right there.
I just don't want to cause problems between you and Jack.
You and Ryan are both wonderful as a couple and as parents. You both graduated high school with top grades and got jobs before getting married. You even helped build this beautiful duplex house for us. You're a son and daughter-in-law we're proud of.
Barbara, but they seem so successful in New York.
Success isn't just about where you live or what job you have.
I know, but...
Don't worry about anything they said. We don't want to meet people who say such stupid things either. They can do whatever they want with their marriage.
Are you sure it's okay?
More than okay. Your family. I won't forgive anyone who insults you.
Thank you. I'll work even harder to be worthy of that.
You already are. Now stop apologizing.
I should get back to work.
Yes, go on. And Emma?
Yes?
We're lucky to have you. Never forget that.
Thank you. That means everything to me.
Hello, it's been a while. This is sudden, but we're thinking of visiting you. Would this weekend work? Do you have rooms where we can stay? You suddenly contact us, and now this? What's going on? I thought you hated our small town.
Oh, I still absolutely hate it. But when it comes to work, I can't help it.
Work?
I have to go there for work now, so I thought we might as well stop by. It would be rude not to visit when we're so close.
Oh, so you do understand some manners.
Don't be sarcastic. I'm trying to be considerate here.
After months of silence?
Jack can take time off this weekend too, so we thought we'd come together after my work trip is finished.
Oh, Jack's coming too? This would be his first visit in 10 years.
Yes, he's coming, though he's not exactly thrilled about it.
I can imagine.
Even though it's just a work trip, you must be happy we're coming. We thought we'd stay one night.
When exactly would you arrive?
Probably around 6 p.m. on Saturday.
That's quite late.
Well, I have important meetings during the day.
I have mixed feelings, but I did want to meet you. If that's the case, I'll be happy to wait for you. Looking forward to seeing you both.
About dinner that night?
Yes?
I have some dietary preferences. I hope that won't be a problem.
I'm sure we can accommodate.
Thank you. Since it's such a rural area, I'm not expecting much, but your more sophisticated daughter-in-law from New York is coming to visit. Please make sure to prepare the appropriate hospitality for me.
Sophisticated, you say?
Yes, I have certain standards.
And what standards would those be?
Just make sure everything is clean and properly prepared.
Are you implying we live in filth?
No, I just meant, well, you know how small towns can be.
No, I don't know. Please explain.
Never mind, just make sure there's suitable accommodation.
We do have indoor plumbing, if that's what you're worried about.
Very funny. Just make sure everything is acceptable.
We'll do our best to meet New York standards.
That's all I ask. While you're out, could you also buy some mineral water? The water around here doesn't seem to suit my taste.
What?
The tap water here tastes strange.
But our water comes from a natural spring.
That's exactly the problem. I need proper filtered water. What's the big deal? Didn't you say you were going shopping? Could you also get some Ben & Jerry's ice cream? I'm tired from work and want something sweet.
I don't mind running errands since I'm going to the supermarket. But Sarah, you're quite, well, let's say bold.
What's bold about having preferences?
Making demands of your host is what's bold.
Being a strong woman is normal in New York, though I guess there aren't any cool women like that in this backwards town.
Is that so?
You seem upset. Did I offend you?
Not at all. Please continue telling me how backwards we are.
Were you expecting a meek and traditional daughter-in-law? Well, those days are over. Even as a daughter-in-law, you have to be confident and stand up to your in-laws. If you let them walk all over you, it's over.
Yes, you're very strong. So, I'll get your water and ice cream. Anything else you need?
Actually, yes. Well, please get sushi for dinner.
What? But we already said we're having hot pot tonight with everyone.
About that, I've been thinking.
About what?
I never agreed to that. There's no way I'm sharing a pot with small-town old ladies. It's disgusting. Plus, with those high school dropout idiots there, I might catch something.
What did you say?
You heard me. I won't eat with them. Besides, food made by some small-town lady is absolutely unacceptable for someone New York-raised like me.
Hot pot is just cutting ingredients and cooking them. Really, you are such a rude person, and treating my sweet son and daughter-in-law like they're contaminated.
It's not just about the cooking.
Then what is it about?
The whole situation, the company, the setting.
I'm so shocked I'm speechless.
Then shut up and go shopping. Your small-town cooking is too unsanitary for someone born in New York like me. Just get something more suitable for me tonight.
Fine, I'll buy it.
Make sure it's high-end sushi. There must be a place in Portland. You'll have to collect it if they don't deliver.
Yes, we'll enjoy the high-end sushi without you.
What?
I'd love to invite you, but maybe even our small-town high-end sushi wouldn't suit someone from New York. In that case, you better stick to the stuff from the supermarket, since they've got chains nationwide. I'll buy you a fancy cucumber roll from the grocery store.
Are you mocking me?
Not at all, just trying to meet your sophisticated standards.
What did you say?
At least those should be safe enough for someone born and raised in New York. Supermarkets are so handy.
You've got to be kidding! You're all having high-end sushi while we get stuff from the supermarket? Is this how you treat your eldest son's wife?
Let me turn this around. Is this how someone who's being hosted should act? I never begged you to marry Jack. You chose to marry a small-town boy because you wanted to.
Well, that's...
Yet you keep looking down on us. I was happy you came to visit, but I'm already sick of you after just a few hours. Ready meals from the supermarket are more than enough for you two.
What did you say? You can't be serious.
Now, what should we eat?
Don't you dare!
Maybe I'll splurge on some premium tuna tonight.
Mom, are you really going to eat high-end sushi without us? And not even takeout, but at the restaurant? Everyone suddenly started getting ready to go out. Dad, Ryan, everyone just left us here.
Well, since we're going to such a nice sushi place, seeing your faces across the table would ruin the taste.
You can't be serious.
I'm completely serious.
We're your guest.
That's why I called everyone else to meet at the restaurant.
What?
Actually, the best sushi restaurant in this area recently got a Michelin star. Because of that, it's now reservation only. I called them on the off chance, and they said they had a cancellation. So tonight, we're having a high-end sushi party there.
There's an amazing place like that in rural Maine?
Why can't we have places like that in a small town? Plus, with the increase in international tourists lately, we've gotten more sophisticated and delicious restaurants.
But to leave us here, how could you?
Oh, now you care about being left out?
It's not fair for you guys to just go to a place like that. Let us eat Michelin-starred sushi too.
Shut up! There's not a single piece of sushi for you two. You can go to the grocery store and buy something from the international food section for all I care. That's more than enough for you. After looking down on us and insulting us, don't act like spoiled children at your age.
You're being ridiculous.
Am I? Who called who idiots?
That's different.
How is it different?
What's this about? We came all this way and now, forget it. We're leaving. I can't stay in this awful home that won't even properly host us. I'm never coming back.
Fine, leave! Leave! It's a 40-minute walk to the nearest station in the snow. You better start walking right now.
What? You won't drive us?
Why should I drive two idiots? I came out alone in my car to go shopping. Your father and Ryan's family each drove their own cars to the restaurant. So there are no cars left at home. You'll just have to walk.
You're kidding.
By the way, there are no taxis around here since they stop service at 5 p.m. Oh my, it's already 6 p.m. Even if you call the taxi company, they won't come.
No way. In New York, you can catch a taxi in seconds. This is ridiculous. You can't leave us stranded.
Well, this isn't New York. Now go, get out. If there are no taxis, you'll have to walk.
This is ridiculous. Making us walk 40 minutes in this snow. And look, it's starting to snow more. You're being completely unreasonable.
By the way, if you're still at the house when we get back, you'll be locked out.
What?
After all, we're an awful home that won't properly host you.
Mom, you can't be serious.
So we won't provide any bed or shelter.
But there aren't even any hotels around here. Where are we supposed to stay? I'm gonna call Dad and tell him about this.
Good luck with that. He's already blocked both your numbers.
Mom, please.
Well then, I'm off to enjoy some high-end sushi. Make sure you're gone from the house by the time we get back.
In this weather? You're insane.
No, just a small-town idiot, remember? Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a dinner reservation to keep.
I'll never forgive any of you for this. I caught a cold because of that day. I had to miss work because of it. How are you going to take responsibility for this?
Oh my, just from walking 40 minutes in the snow. I thought New York women were strong and cool. You're more delicate and weak than I imagined.
This is infuriating. Well, that's it. I'm never dealing with any of you again. Don't expect any help when you need nursing care. Get help from your idiot younger son and his stupid wife. Don't worry, that's already the plan. When nursing care is needed, we'll take care of everything. We were never counting on you to help us take care of Barbara and Dennis when they grow old anyway.
Huh?
Hello, it's been a while. This is Emma, your brother-in-law's wife. Thank you for the other day. Thanks to you, we got to eat lots of delicious high-end sushi.
Who gave you my number?
Oh, I have plenty of business contacts. It wasn't hard to find.
You're annoying. Don't get cocky just because they like you, you small-town high school dropout. We have much better high-end sushi here.
Oh yes, New York City is the nation's capital of fine dining. I particularly love green sushi in Manhattan. I often order their $800 omakase course.
What?
Their sake selection is amazing too. The other day, when Ryan and I were eating and drinking there, we ended up spending $3,000 just for the two of us. I guess we went a bit overboard.
You're lying. There's no way.
Would you like to see the receipt? I still have it.
The $3,000? You've been to that super expensive sushi place? And how can you small-town poor people spend that kind of money?
Yes, we live in a small town, but that doesn't mean we're poor. In fact, I believe we earn more than you do.
That's impossible.
Is it? Let's talk numbers then.
What?
When you were here, you bragged about your company, remember? I work at a big company in New York City, you said, even giving us your business card. I looked it up, and the average salary there is about $120,000, roughly less than half of what I make.
Less than half means you make $300,000 a year?
Yes, Ryan and I run our own apparel business, and we've recently expanded into restaurants too. That's why we often go to New York for work.
You own a company?
Several, actually. Did Jack never mention that?
That's impossible. You're lying.
So please don't look down on us for being poor, even if you look down on us for being from a small town. Actually, please don't look down on us at all. Your attitude was so awful that our business partners were furious. You came here for work, right? Something about a meeting at a factory that's one of your clients? Actually, it turns out that that factory is one of our business partners too.
Is that so?
We had a meeting at that factory today too. They told us about someone terrible who came from New York with a pretty arrogant attitude. When I mentioned that they might be talking about my sister-in-law, they were shocked. They said you were incredibly rude to their staff. They mentioned they'd be contacting your company's headquarters about it. Will you be okay?
They wouldn't dare.
They already have. I saw the email myself.
What?
If you get fired over this, you won't be able to go to high-end sushi restaurants anymore. So try your best not to let that happen. We'll keep working hard too, both at our business and living with the parents. Let's all live happily in our own ways.
You planned this.
I didn't plan anything. You did this to yourself.
You're enjoying this, aren't you?
I'm just stating facts. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a business to run.
Barbara? If it's possible, could you put Emma on the phone? After that conversation we had the other day, I really was called into the office and I might seriously get fired. Oh my, that's terrible. Yes, it's terrible. That's why I need help. Please put Emma on the phone. Now you want to speak with the small-town dropout? Please, I really need to speak with Emma. I refuse. My wonderful son and daughter-in-law are out working today. They don't have time to deal with someone like you. I'll apologize to them properly. Properly? I don't know if you really are capable of being sincere. Then I'll call again tonight. No, don't ever contact us again. Didn't you say you'd never deal with us again? That you wouldn't help with nursing care? Those were your words. Now asking for help is quite presumptuous. But this is different. My job is at stake. Different how? We're still the same small-town folk. That's... I've already blocked Jack's contact. Now I'll block yours too. Please wait. That can't be true. You're not really cutting ties with your eldest son and his wife. That should make you happy too. After all, you kept saying we were unsanitary small-town folk and idiots. I was wrong about that. Too late. Well, that's... You must be relieved to cut ties with the small-town family you looked down on. Well then, take care. Please tell my son about all this yourself. Can we start over, please? Goodbye, Sarah. I heard that Sarah was severely scolded by her boss. Apparently, her condescending attitude toward business partners had been an issue before, and she was fired. It seems the main factory she angered this time was a major client. The company executives went pale and immediately terminated her. And the New York apartment rent was higher than I imagined. They couldn't afford to keep living there on just my son's income, so they had to move to a tiny apartment. I hear they're now living in a room about the size of the bathroom in the duplex that my younger son and his wife built. Hey Kevin, I need to talk to you about work. Do you have a moment?
What's up? It's rare for you to want to discuss work.
I know, I usually try to keep work and home life separate.
Something happened at the office?
No, nothing bad happened. I probably should wait until we're home to talk about this, but I think it's better to discuss it over text so we can stay calm.
Is it that much of a controversial topic?
Well, I've been doing a lot of thinking about my career lately.
That sounds serious. You're not getting laid off, are you?
No, nothing like that. Actually, I'm thinking of changing jobs. A friend's startup has been trying to recruit me for a while. I'm planning to leave my current company and go there.
What?
I know it might sound sudden, but I've actually been considering this for months.
Months? Why am I just hearing about this now?
Because I wanted to be sure about my decision before bringing it up. It's quite different from my current industry. But honestly, it's a field I've always wanted to try, and I want to take this opportunity to challenge myself with something new.
Whoa, hold on a second. I get that switching jobs is normal these days, and I'm not totally against it. But startups are known for crazy hours and low pay.
I've looked into all that. Yeah, my salary would probably drop by about half.
Half?
I know it sounds drastic.
Drastic? It's insane! How much have you actually thought this through?
I've thought about it a lot, but I still want to take this chance. I don't want to stay at my current company until retirement, and life's too short to have regrets. I want to live without them.
What are you talking about? You work at a prestigious corporation that everyone knows. Plus, you make $120,000 a year, more than me. Throwing that away for a startup is just stupid.
Money isn't everything, Kevin. It's not that I'm unhappy with my current position, but I don't feel like I'm growing, and I'm not enjoying it. I want to challenge myself and work hard at something I'm passionate about.
This sounds like a midlife crisis or something. You're seriously willing to throw away a stable career for some risky startup?
It's not risky in the way you think. You know, I'm going to be joining as an executive, so if the company does well, my compensation will increase significantly. Plus, we've already paid off the mortgage on our apartment, so even if my income drops, $60,000 a year is still above average, right?
Are you kidding me? Above average isn't good enough. How am I supposed to brag to my friends about that?
What?
Do you know how good it feels when my friends are jealous of me? Having a high-powered corporate wife making 6 figures, but now with you making $60K, they'll just laugh at me.
Is that really what matters to you? What your friends think?
Of course it matters. You know how much status I get from being married to you?
What's that supposed to mean? I'm not some trophy for you to show off.
Well, you're certainly not going to be one anymore at some startup making half your current salary.
I can't believe you're reducing our marriage to just my salary.
Shut up. I'm against this job change, period.
Kevin, please. This isn't just about money. The startup is doing innovative work that could really make a difference.
I don't care what they're doing. You're not taking a pay cut.
Even if you say that, I can't give up. I'll prove to you that this was the right decision. I'll show results. Please, just believe in me. Don't you trust your high-powered wife that you've been bragging about so much?
Well,
the company has amazing potential. With my experience and their technology, we could really build something special.
You're really set on this, aren't you?
Please, just think about it one more time and try to look at it positively. I've really thought this through, and I genuinely want to take this challenge. Kevin told me everything, Sarah. So you're going to work at some rocket launcher place to take off or whatever? It's a startup, Barbara, not a takeoff. The only person who works with rocket launchers is Arnold Schwarzenegger. Don't get smart with me, young lady. I'm trying to understand what's going on here. I appreciate your concern, but this is between Kevin and me. Nothing is just between you two when it affects the whole family. I heard other things too. Apparently, your salary is going to be cut in half. How ridiculous to switch jobs under those conditions. I understand your concerns about the financial aspects, but I promise I'll make this successful, so please support me in this. It's a growing industry, and we're already seeing positive signs. I'm serious about building up both the company and the industry, and if things go as planned, making $300,000 a year would be easily achievable. Oh, really? Kevin didn't tell you the whole story, did he? What do you mean? Didn't Kevin tell you? They're actually bringing me on as an executive. Yes, my salary will be halved at first, but as the company grows, my income will grow with it. My goodness, an executive means you're really high up, doesn't it? And your salary could go up to $300,000? That's the potential, yes. And it's not just about the money. Tell me more about this executive position. I'll be helping shape the company's future. I'm determined to make this work. When we succeed, I'll be able to give Kevin an even better lifestyle than we have now. Well, in that case, all right, I'll approve your job change on the condition that you let me live with you. I'll even help convince Kevin. Wait, living together is a condition for letting me take this job? Is that so unreasonable? You'll need support during this transition. I appreciate the offer, but Kevin and I are fine on our own. But your income is definitely going to drop and life will be unstable. I heard your work hours will be more irregular than ever. The person most affected by this will be my son, Kevin. That's why I want to live with you and help out. Help out? Think about poor Kevin. He'll be all alone while you're working those long startup hours. Kevin is a grown man. He can take care of himself. Besides, if anything happens, I have my pension and savings. Barbara, I really don't think... And with your new schedule, someone needs to keep the house in order. I can cook, clean, do laundry. I appreciate your concern, but living together? Oh, are you refusing? Then I can't approve of this job change either. What? And I won't help convince Kevin either. Without that, you won't be able to change jobs. Are you actually threatening me? Threatening? I'm offering to help. But if you don't want my help... Fine. At this point, I'll accept living together or whatever else. Just please help convince him. I really want to go all in on this career move. It's so important to me. Now that's the right attitude. Don't worry. I'll make sure Kevin sees things our way. Our way? Yes, it's a deal. I'll convince Kevin to approve your job change right away. But in exchange, you absolutely must reach that $300,000 salary. I'll do my best. And we'll be one big happy family. I'll start packing my things right away. Just to be clear, we need to set some ground rules about privacy. Of course, dear, whatever you say. Now, let me go talk to Kevin about your wonderful new opportunity.
Just as I thought, you failed. What startup? What $300,000 salary? You're just a pathetic failure and a liar. Get out of my house.
What's gotten into you, Kevin?
Don't act innocent. You must think I'm an idiot.
I genuinely have no idea what you're talking about.
Don't play dumb. You must be panicking now that we know your company went bankrupt.
What? The company went bankrupt?
Stop with the act already. It's pathetic.
Kevin, I'm completely lost here. What are you talking about?
Confess everything right now. That startup you joined has already gone under, hasn't it? You failed at your big challenge, right? And now you're covering it up with an $8.50 an hour part-time job.
What are you talking about?
Playing dumb won't help you anymore. We already know everything.
We? Who's we?
Mom found a job flyer in your room.
In my room?
Yeah, part-time job doing inventory at a supermarket for $8.50 an hour. Can't believe you're working at a place like that.
How did she even...
Is that all you can say? No wonder you've been so secretive lately.
I haven't been secretive. I've been busy with work.
Yeah, busy hiding your failure.
Wait, hold on. There are several misunderstandings here, so let's stop for a second.
Misunderstandings?
First of all, finding something in my room means Barbara went into my room without permission, right? We had an agreement that she would never enter my room while living together. Breaking that rule is unacceptable.
Who cares about that right now? Stop trying to change the subject.
It's not changing the subject. It's a serious violation of trust.
Shut up. That's not the issue right now. First, confess everything. You're trying to cover up the bankruptcy with this part-time job, aren't you?
You've got it all wrong, so please listen. The company hasn't gone bankrupt. It's doing really well. I'm not working any part-time jobs.
Then why was this flyer in your room? How can you lie so smoothly when there's evidence?
Evidence? Your evidence is just a random flyer that happened to be in my room.
Stop making excuses. Just admit you failed.
I haven't failed at anything. If you just let me explain.
My wife used to make six figures, who all my friends envied, has failed at her job change. I'm completely disappointed in you, Sarah. You need to get out of this house.
Excuse me?
You heard me. Get out.
You're kicking me out based on a misunderstanding?
I don't need a wife who can't bring in money. I only married you because you get an oppressive income and title that I could brag about. Can't believe it's come to this. This is ridiculous.
So, that's why you married me? You never actually saw me for who I am?
Huh? What do you mean who you are? High-income prestigious company employee. That's who you are. Those are your only good points. The only things worth liking about you. Or they were.
I can't believe this.
What's not to believe? Did you think I married you for your personality?
I thought you loved me.
I was planning to have you quit eventually and become a housewife to support my job. You've ruined all my plans, you useless woman. I've already submitted divorce papers. Don't ever show your face to me again.
What? You've already filed for divorce?
Of course I have. I'm not stupid enough to stay married to a failure.
You filed for divorce without even talking to me first?
There's no benefit in staying married to you anymore.
I see. You really only cared about my title, didn't you? I thought you were this wonderful person who understood my career, but to you, I was just a convenient trophy to show off.
Now you're just a useless trophy that can't even brag about. A worthless wife is just a pig. Get out of here for your $8.50 per hour job.
Sure, but will you be okay?
What's that supposed to mean?
I'm just wondering if you'll be okay on your own.
Worry about yourself. A divorced old lady working minimum wage. Your life is over.
Oh, really? My life as the CEO of a $10 million company is just getting started.
What?
You heard me correctly.
Don't joke around. What do you mean, CEO?
Just to confirm, you've already submitted the divorce papers, right? So we're officially strangers now? Well then, time to start my new life as a divorced CEO. Maybe I'll really enjoy being single.
Hold on a second. You're the CEO? And the company makes $10 million?
Oh, is that interesting to you now? A moment ago, you were calling me worthless.
This doesn't make any sense. If you're really a CEO, why didn't you say anything?
I tried to explain, but you wouldn't listen. You were too busy throwing accusations.
But why didn't you tell me before?
Would it have mattered? You've made it clear you only care about what you can brag about.
But $10 million? That's...
Oh, yeah, by the way, you're trying to kick me out, but you're the ones who need to leave. I bought this apartment and paid off the mortgage entirely by myself. So Kevin, you and your mom are the ones who need to pack up and get out right now.
Wait, what do you mean? This is our home.
No, it's my home. Check the paperwork.
No, wait. I was planning to get this in a divorce settlement, but never mind that right now. Explain what you mean about being a $10 million company CEO.
There's nothing to explain. I just did what I said I would. Remember when I promised I'd get results after changing jobs? Well, I grew the company exactly as I said I would. And now I'm the CEO.
But how? When did this happen?
While you were busy bragging to your friends about having a trophy wife, I was actually working.
What? You joined as an executive, right? So that executive became CEO?
This wasn't actually supposed to happen. The previous CEO said, I really just enjoy working hands-on and pushed the position onto me. So I became CEO kind of by default.
Just like that? They made you CEO?
Nothing about it was just like that. I worked incredibly hard.
Huh.
It's pretty busy, but I'm fulfilled. And of course, the compensation reflects the position. I've already surpassed that $300,000 goal we talked about.
No way! Your salary is really more than double what it used to be?
Triple, actually. Amazing what can happen when you take risks, isn't it?
But then what about this flyer? It shouldn't have anything to do with you, you're the CEO.
That flyer was just a sample. I had one of our employees make it.
A sample?
We're launching a web design school under our company, and we're preparing everything from curriculum to instructors. We're having our employees test the curriculum first, and that flyer was just a project from the design class.
So this whole time?
Yes, this whole time I've been successfully running a company while you and your mother jumped to conclusions.
Oh, I see. So you're not actually working at this part-time job.
that job doesn't even exist in the first place.
What?
Think about it logically. There's no place that pays $8.50 an hour these days. The minimum wage in the city is well over $10 per hour.
Now that you mention it, you're right.
Great. Now that we've cleared up these misunderstandings, could you please pack your things and leave? I don't want to see you or your mom anymore. Please be gone by the time I get back from work.
Wait, Sarah, can't we talk about this?
There's nothing left to talk about. You've shown me exactly who you are.
But if you're really making that much money now...
That's exactly why there's nothing to discuss. You're only interested now that you know about my success. It was a short time, but thanks for everything. Take care. I'm sorry, Sarah. This was all because of my misunderstanding. Please forgive my son. Can't we submit the marriage papers again and make everything okay? I have no intention of making things okay, so please pack your things and leave quickly. Kevin must have told you everything by now, right? He did, but surely we can work this out. It was just a silly misunderstanding. A misunderstanding that led to divorce papers. Don't be so cold. And by the way, isn't it amazing, Sarah, to think you could actually follow through on such a difficult promise? That's my daughter-in-law for you. You're truly a daughter-in-law I can brag about. Now I'm something to brag about? A moment ago, I was worthless. That was before we knew. You're so successful now. Please don't try to change the subject. Pack your things and leave immediately. But where will we go? You can't just throw us out. Actually, I can. This is my apartment. Please, I sincerely apologize for the misunderstanding, so please don't say such things. You don't seem to understand what you did wrong. What you should be apologizing for isn't the misunderstanding. It's entering my room without permission, Barbara. What? That's what you're upset about? Among other things, yes. But that's such a small matter compared to everything else. Even though we lived together, we agreed you wouldn't enter my room without permission, remember? I was just trying to be helpful by cleaning. You've been coming home late because of work, and I thought garbage might be piling up. That's not your decision to make. But I was worried about you. No matter how busy I am, I keep my room clean, and I told you I don't need any cleaning help. I'm sorry, but this was the first time I went into your room. It's cruel to get so angry over just one time. Can't you forgive me when I'm apologizing so much? Well, you just lied again. Now there's zero trust left between us. What? Living together is definitely impossible now. Pack your things and get out. Wait a minute. I'm not lying. This really was the first time I went into your room. Actually, we have evidence. I have video footage of you entering my room multiple times. Thank goodness I installed those security cameras. Security cameras? Yes, and they've been very enlightening. You've been spying on me this whole time. Spying? It's my room. A friend gave me some advice. She said that even when good friends live together harmoniously, problems are inevitable. Security cameras are important for avoiding unnecessary troubles. What kind of friend gives that sort of advice? It's like treating family members as thieves. According to my friend, most conflicts arise from he said, she said situations. So, security cameras are useful for verification later. Actually, they're necessary precisely to avoid treating family like thieves. This is outrageous. You had no right. It's my house, Barbara. I have every right. So you've had cameras installed since we started living together? Yes, the latest model that I can check from my smartphone. I've been so busy with work that I never checked the footage until now. When I finally did look at the data, well, it seems you've invaded my room multiple times. That's not fair, having something like that set up. The footage shows you going through my clothes and belongings. You don't seem to have taken anything valuable, but I'll need to thoroughly check the house later to be sure. I didn't! I just peeked into the room a little. I swear I didn't do anything like stealing. So you admit you went in more than once? I mean... Even just entering without permission is terrible enough. Sneaking into a room multiple times when I specifically asked you not to? That's a serious invasion of privacy. There's absolutely no way we can continue living together. But we're family. Family should trust each other. Trust is earned, Barbara, and you've broken it repeatedly. But... So please leave today, Barbara. It was a short time, but thank you for everything. You're making a terrible mistake! No, the mistake was letting you move in the first place.
I'm sorry, Sarah. Please forgive everything. My misunderstandings, my behavior, all of it. We can end the living arrangement with my mom. Just please marry me again.
Now you want to stay married? That's quite a change from earlier.
I was hasty. I wasn't thinking clearly.
You were thinking very clearly. You showed me exactly who you are.
That's not true, Sarah. I really love you for who you are. You're the only one for me. I've always loved only you.
Is that why you've been cheating on me?
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, really? But you're always out drinking with young women.
Huh?
Those weren't business meetings, were they?
I don't know what you mean.
Sorry, but I've known about your affairs for a long time. I saw you when I was walking through the bar district for work meetings. Saw you walking arm in arm with young women multiple times.
You must be mistaken.
The woman in the red dress last month? The one in the blue coat before that?
Oh, I thought I was hiding it so well.
You weren't as clever as you thought.
How long have you known?
Barbara is the only one who doesn't know. I've known for over 6 months.
You've known for that long?
Actually, I first saw you 6 months ago. I wanted to confront you and get angry right away, but I pushed through with my job change against your wishes, so I thought maybe you turned to affairs because of that stress. I felt I didn't have the right to blame you, so even though it hurt, I kept ignoring it.
Sarah!
But now we're divorced and I don't need to put up with it anymore, so I'll be claiming compensation for infidelity.
You're kidding, right?
Does it sound like I'm kidding?
But...
Oh, if you'd like, I can sell you the apartment. That way you won't have to leave and you can live here with your girlfriend. I can even sell it to you at a discounted price after the divorce settlement.
I still couldn't afford it. My salary isn't as high as yours.
Oh, right. You've never gotten a promotion, have you? Your salary is pretty much the same as when you first started working.
That's because I had you, Sarah. I was planning to quit work eventually, and since I had a wife who could support me, I didn't think I needed to work hard.
So you were planning to mooch off me forever?
It wasn't like that.
Then what was it like?
I just thought, since you were so successful...
Well, you'll need to step up your game now. You've got Barbara to take care of. Good luck. I'll keep working hard and earning even more.
Can't we just start over?
No, Kevin, we can't. Good luck with your girlfriend. I hear she's quite successful too, though probably not successful enough to support both you and your mother. They wouldn't leave the apartment at first, but I finally managed to get them out with the police's help. Apparently, Barbara had sold their family home, so they had nowhere to go. I heard they both ended up moving in with Kevin's girlfriend. The girlfriend is desperately trying to break up with Kevin. However, since the two of them have nowhere else to go, they refuse to leave, and I hear the three of them are still living together quite lively. Barbara made quite a scene when the police arrived, crying about how I was throwing family out onto the streets. But when they asked her about the unauthorized entry into my room that was caught on camera, she quickly quieted down. I later found out that Kevin's girlfriend had no idea he was married when they started dating. She was under the impression he was a successful businessman living alone. finding out not only that he was married, but that she was now stuck with both him and his mother? Well, she wasn't pleased. Barbara keeps trying to contact me, sending messages about how families should forgive each other, but I've blocked her number. I heard she's been telling everyone who will listen about her cruel daughter-in-law who abandoned the family. But given that the truth about Kevin's affairs has spread through our social circle, not many people are sympathetic. As for me, the company continues to grow. We've expanded into 3 new markets, and that web design school project has been a huge success. I've moved to a new apartment in a quieter neighborhood, and I'm actually enjoying the peace and quiet of living alone. The funny thing is, now Kevin's friends who used to be so jealous of him are asking me out for drinks instead. I always decline politely. I'm not interested in being anyone's trophy wife ever again.